Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on a world that's as fascinating as it is mysterious, the lives of modern-day old money families. Have you ever wondered what it's like to be part of a dynasty that's been wealthy for generations? I mean, sure, we've all heard of the Rockefellers, the Vanderbilts, or even the Astors, but what goes on behind those gilded gates? How do they live? What keeps their wealth and influence alive for decades, even centuries? We're talking about families with sprawling estates, historic heirlooms, and traditions that are as deeply rooted as their wealth. It's a world where legacy is everything, privacy is sacred, and influence flows quietly beneath the surface. From their breathtaking mansions to their secretive social circles, these families follow a code that's both intriguing and at times elusive. So, grab a snack, get comfy, and let's dive into this captivating world together. Now, before we dive into their lifestyles, let's break down what we really mean when we say old money. Old money refers to families whose wealth has been passed down for multiple generations. These are the names that have been whispered in elite circles since the early 1900s or even earlier. Think industrialists, railroad tycoons, and oil magnates who built their fortunes in a time when the world was still discovering what wealth could do. What makes old money different from new money, you ask? Well, let's think of new money as the self-made millionaires and billionaires of today. Tech entrepreneurs, social media stars, athletes. They're the ones buying flashy sports cars, mega mansions, and splashing their lives across Instagram. Old money, on the other hand, moves differently. They value discretion, not display. While new money might scream, "Look at me," old money prefers to whisper, "We've been here all along." Now, let's step into the world of old money lifestyles. Picture this: sprawling estates with perfectly manicured gardens, rooms filled with priceless art, and libraries where leather-bound books sit on mahogany shelves. These homes aren't just houses, they're pieces of history. Many of these estates have been passed down through generations. Each one is filled with artifacts that tell a story. From grand pianos to family portraits painted by renowned artists, every item seems to whisper, "This is where we come from." What's truly remarkable is how understated their elegance is. Old money families don't need to dazzle with the latest trends or gaudy displays. Their homes and wardrobes embody timelessness. Think neutral color palettes, impeccable tailoring, and fabrics that last a lifetime. It's the kind of luxury where the brand tag doesn't matter. What matters is the quality, the craftsmanship, and the legacy it represents. And let's not forget about education, which is a cornerstone of old money culture. For these families, it's not just about getting a good education, it's about being part of a system that ensures their social standing for generations to come. Kids are sent to elite private schools from an early age, rubbing shoulders with others from similarly influential families. By the time they reach college, they're off to Ivy League universities. The connections they make are worth more than gold. Education in old money families isn't just about academics, it's about creating networks. These networks become invaluable throughout life, opening doors to exclusive opportunities, partnerships, and even marriages that further cement the family's position. It's a kind of social engineering that's been perfected over generations. Now, let's talk about their social lives, because trust me, this is where things get really intriguing. Old money families are part of a world that thrives on exclusivity. You won't find them attending just any party or posting snapshots of their weekend on Instagram. Instead, they're at private galas, charity balls, and intimate dinners where the guest list is as curated as the wine selection. Privacy is everything in this world. These events are rarely talked about and almost never photographed. You might hear whispers of a legendary party or an elegant wedding in a historic estate, but that's as close as you'll get. These gatherings are not about showing off. They're about maintaining and strengthening their tight-knit circles. And while their social lives are steeped in tradition, they're also deeply intertwined with philanthropy. Many old money families feel a responsibility to give back. Their charitable efforts aren't just acts of kindness, they're a part of their identity. They fund scholarships, support museums, and champion causes that align with their family's values. Some even establish entire foundations, to ensure their legacy of giving continues for generations. But let's not sugarcoat it. Being part of an old money family isn't all elegance and ease. There's a tremendous amount of pressure to live up to the family name. Every decision, every public appearance, every career move is scrutinized. There's an expectation to uphold the family's reputation, to continue its legacy, and to avoid anything that could tarnish its carefully curated image. And then there's the challenge of navigating a rapidly changing world. Old money families often find themselves walking a fine line between preserving tradition and adapting to modern values. Can you imagine the balancing act of being rooted in history while trying to stay relevant in an age dominated by social media and fast-moving trends? Yet, despite these challenges, old money families continue to hold cultural influence. Their tastes, their values, their aesthetics, they shape how we perceive wealth and sophistication. From the way they embrace understated elegance to the way they preserve their history, they set standards that many aspire to emulate. Think of fashion inspired by old money aesthetics. Tailored blazers, pearls, loafers. It's all a nod to a lifestyle that feels timeless. So what makes old money families so captivating? Maybe it's the allure of their mystique, the way they blend privilege with purpose. Or maybe it's the sense of legacy they embody. This idea that wealth isn't just about living in the moment, but about building something that lasts. And let's be honest, there's something undeniably fascinating about their world. It's like stepping into a storybook, complete with castles, ballrooms, and a cast of characters that seem larger than life. But here's what's even more interesting. While they might seem untouchable, they're still human. They deal with family drama, internal conflicts, and the ever-present weight of expectations. Their wealth may shield them from some of life's hardships, but it also comes with its own set of challenges. So what do you think? Did this glimpse into the world of old money families surprise you? Maybe it changed the way you see wealth, or maybe it made you curious about how these dynasties continue to shape our culture. If you enjoyed this exploration into the lives of old money families, be sure to like this video and share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more deep dives into the fascinating worlds of wealth, legacy, and influence. Thanks for joining me on this journey. Until next time, stay curious, stay inspired, and as always, keep exploring the stories that shape our world.